Look at this shit. What the fuck? He may be armed and dangerous right here because, you know, we are in LA and, you know, the police is not as much on him as possible because the suspect may be armed and dangerous. Right now, he is approximately going 60 miles per hour on a 45 miles per hour lane. And I don't know what he's necessarily doing, but you got to think there's kids, there's families out there. There's a lot of... Oh, what the fuck? Listen. Let's be honest. Let's talk to America. Let's talk to the people out there in the chat. Guys out there in the chat, do you guys think he's fucked or he's safe? Do you think he's fucked or he's safe? He looks like a pretty good driver to me. I don't know. It's too early to tell, but we have to go ahead and see this shit.
Pretty much the similar traffic here.
Wow.
In just a short time.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this is a very risky move by the driver here. He is putting a lot of people. It's actually him? Wait, it's Ray?
Hello, Tony. In my fucking bank. 25X. RQG. PRP. Hey.
Absolutely. Looks like he might be exiting here. Let's see, Mike. We might be getting off the freeway. We're coming into downtown LA area. He's got a cross traffic right here. He's going to have to hit the brakes. He's going to come right at us, Mike. Let's hold right here. And he's going to go under the freeway. We should see him pop
okay.
back. I believe he has
we are on the freeway. He is going extremely fast. Like, I'm telling you, bro, look at this guy. If you're watching the stream, make a right. I repeat, if you're watching the stream, make a right on whatever time you gotta hit, and whatever time you gotta turn. Oh fuck.
Wrong side of the road.
Make a right. Okay. 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 If you're watching the stream, I want you to make a left at whatever turn that you want. If you're watching the stream, make a left at whatever turn that you want. Hold on. Is it delayed? Is it delayed? So, EMP! EMP! Get on his ass! There we go. Make a left at whatever turn that you would like. Let's see. He's a little delayed because of latency. Let's see if he makes a left here. At whatever time he wants to make a turn, as long as it's left, we know that he's in.
Got to slow.
Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's right turning.
He's not watching. He's right turning. He's not watching. Okay, so we're good. We're not with the feds, chat. We're good.
Yeah, they're aware of it, Micah.
Bro, he is violent.
The LAPD knows that it's coming in the area. Northbound turn, Mike.
Gay, he is violent.
Now, and he's going to continue northbound here. He's got a lot of traffic out here. Pedestrians in the crosswalk. Right.
Oh my God!
Person right there. Boy, that was a close call. So yeah, we're going to have to slide right, Mike. It's the next street over. Unfortunately, I'm losing.
What the fuck? Nah, this shit is crazy. Chat.
It is.
It is. I know. Did he crash? Oh my gosh, he crashed. Wait, chat, I think he crashed. Or is that him right there? That's definitely him right there. Now, this helicopter is actually stupid as fuck. He got away. He got away.
The garage
Looks like
closed.
that might have been
Oh shit! We got another POV. W production. W production.
This could be
W production
for units to gain some ground if they did want to come and move in on the suspect.
Love this production. There we go.
That dead end. So, you know, kind of aimless. Does this guy have any idea what he's doing as he goes on the wrong side there and now northbound on Maple Avenue? So, you know, we're kind of close to Skid Row, but some of the districts where we could have a lot of pedestrians out here as well. We're not too far away from Little Tokyo and the Arts District, just flying through these intersections right here. And on the kind of eastern perimeter of where all the big tall buildings are, but lots of parking garages here.
That's what the Falcons did.
Of helicopter law enforcement. When it comes to these pursuits, as he makes a westbound turn onto 6th Street, so kind of now back towards.
Wrong way?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think he is going the wrong way here. yes, 6th Street does, I believe, just go east now. Northbound turn onto LA Street. So, yeah, this is definitely getting pretty tough right now. Let me send it back to you right now for a second.
Yes, thank you.
Us here on KCAL News at 6. You're watching a live pursuit happening right now. The CHP tracking a stolen vehicle, and the LA County Sheriff's Department tracking it from their helicopter overhead. This person just getting off the freeway and onto surface streets in downtown LA.
Right.
Obviously making it much more difficult for those who are overhead, including us.
Right.
But, Mike, it's been incredible that, when they were going down that one-way street, there were no other cars coming the other way.
Yeah,
Right.
they got really lucky because in downtown LA that doesn't usually happen.
At
And
this
I'm just
hour?
listening to the sheriff's helicopter here. They're still trying to get those CHP units in place. The problem is CHP is not going to drive like this guy's driving.
Right.
So they're going to try to, do their best to do the rules of the road and not put anybody in harm's way trying to catch up to this guy. This guy does not have any interest in, anybody else's safety, really, it seems at this point as we go through Main and 2nd here in downtown LA. So hopefully those CHP units will be able to catch up. We had hoped that they were going to make up some time when we thought he was going to go into that garage, and I don't know if that garage gate was closed or something, but he turned back around, and I was hoping CHP was going to be able to kind of get him at that point, but that didn't happen. And we're approaching, I believe this is going to be the 101 here, so we're actually getting close to being out of the downtown area.
Now listen, this asshole almost crashed his car. You guys got to understand, this is dangerous for families, pedestrians, kids, moms, and dads on a school night where kids are evacuating and going back home. This is insane. LA is absolutely infested with getaway drivers, and it has to be insane, okay? Now let's go ahead and bring it over to this commentator.
This is Google.
Few seconds.
Yeah, he keeps getting boxed in, and look at him going through a parking lot
Oh my
right
gosh.
now. Oh my gosh, right by a bicyclist there. Oh dear.
Cutting through. Use that parking lot to cut through there. There was a bicyclist crossing the street there, and now you can see he's now on New High Street, traveling northbound.
As you guys can see, he just almost hit that motherfucking biker, and I want to go ahead and tell you guys that you guys have to understand that this is getting really dangerous. Back to you, Mike.
Straddling the double yellow lines there, and it's important to note here that he is not being pursued by anybody right now. This suspect is on the run, driving very recklessly without any law enforcement in sight here. There is no threat to this suspect. He is just driving very recklessly for no apparent reason other than the fact that he is obviously under the impression that there are eyes on him and probably likely aware of the helicopters, but you can see him using the wrong side of the road to get around this traffic here coming up on Broadway and College Street, going the wrong way. Wrong way on College Street now, almost a head-on collision there as he continues these dangerous maneuvers, now pulling on to Hill Street, North Hill Street, going southbound on Hill.
Now, you guys can understand that this is a very dangerous pursuit. Stolen Honda. He could be armed and dangerous. We gotta understand, the helicopter is up north on the freeway of downtown LA, Alpine Street, and Yale Street to be exact. So if you're in the area, if you are in that area and you don't know where to go and you are scared, please go home. This is not safe. Okay? He's pulling over right now. Back to you, Mike.
He actually knows the area very well.
Yeah, it makes you wonder why he decided to get off. He could have gone right through downtown. He was using the shoulder. Traffic on the 110 freeway was bumper to bumper, but that didn't stop him. He was using the right shoulder to get from the 105 to downtown LA in no more than 5 minutes, just speeding up the shoulder and eventually getting off the freeway and using the buildings and parking garages to try and conceal his movements. You almost get the impression that he's done that maybe on purpose, whether he's familiar with the area or not. He knows that it's his best option to try and dump the vehicle and then try and hide out. That's most likely what he's doing here, looking for an opportunity to hide, looking for a hiding spot to dump the vehicle and then try and get away.
Now listen, Mike, we've been studying police cases for how much years now? About 3 years now. So obviously, his ass does know where he's going. That's pointing out the obvious. Mike, this is why you're a fucking idiot. But back to what the fuck is going on. He is on the wrong side of the road. This can end pretty badly, okay? If he doesn't fucking stop, somebody's going to fucking die. Okay? This is getting too crazy. We got people at home wondering what's going to happen. We got people at home. Will he get away or will he get caught? In my opinion, I think he will get caught, but to the best of my knowledge, this motherfucker is a speed racer. Back to you, Mike.
There may be
anybody else inside this car. But right now, as we look through that windshield, this is the first time we've been able to really clearly see inside that vehicle as we get a better shot of that passenger seat. I don't see any movement coming from the passenger seat. Right now, it does look like mainly the driver, or at least only the driver that we can tell inside this vehicle.
Wow.
Now, Mike, you know when we play GTA and shit like that, you're escaping from police on the car. They have the radius of where they can find you, and you can get wanted again. But bitch, this is not GTA. This is real life. You're not going anywhere. We have a helicopter directly pointed at your every angle and every move. We have bird eye vision on him. I don't know where the fuck he think he's going. The only way he gets away is by going down. It's by going downtown and hiding within a garage, within the buildings, and just doing what's best for him. Because obviously, this is a dangerous scenario. Back to you, Mike.
For an opportunity to get on the freeway, he's now at Glendale Boulevard. He's preparing to make a right turn or maybe cut through traffic and get on the freeway. He's cutting through. He's cutting through, going southbound on Glendale.
Yes.
And that will give him potentially an opportunity once he crosses underneath the overpass here to turn around and get back on the freeway.
Yes.
Using those.
Barbara, please stop talking, because every time you start... Oh my gosh, he is stuck by 2 Teslas that had to be a setup. He has 2 electric cars on his ass right now. But then again, he gets away. Back to you, Mike.
His way back underneath the 101 freeway, looking for any opportunity to get on the freeway. He is desperate to find some free open road.
Yes.
And every time he finds himself boxed in, he just puts it in reverse. He's making random U-turns, looking for any opportunity.
One of the worst reckless drivers we've seen on a pursuit.
Luckily, people have been able to get out of his way so far, but sometimes it's an impossibility to get out. He's really accelerating.
He's really accelerating now.
He's really pushing it.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh my gosh! Holy fuck!
The front left corner of either vehicle there. Hopefully, he narrowly avoided much more serious injuries here. But now the suspect is disabled at Glendale Boulevard.
And he's on the run! And he's on the run! It's Phantom! Phantom!
He collided head-on with an innocent motorist right there in the middle of Glendale Boulevard, and now he is going up the sidewalk looking for a spot to hide out or blend in. He's now going to walk his way right up Glendale Boulevard. There are eyes on him, obviously. The LA County Sheriff's Department calling out his location, LAPD, trying to make their way into the area. Here comes California Highway Patrol. CHP now pulling into position, and that's going to be the end of his joyride this afternoon as he is now prone out on the sidewalk at Glendale Boulevard, just north of Park Avenue. A heart-pounding situation. An earlier pursuit ending in just a reckless joyride through the streets of downtown LA. CHP finally getting this Grand Theft Auto suspect off the road, guys.
Thank goodness he gave up peacefully just then.
It ended the way we thought, but hopefully nobody was hurt in that other vehicle that he hit. So we're rerunning some of these moments here.
That was a matter of inches, just a few inches, and that would have been a clear head-on collision where multiple people would have been in a really life-threatening situation. Let's go ahead and push right in there on the intersection. You can see that now oncoming vehicle, a driver now being escorted away from the vehicle.
This is crazy.
And CHP now making sure the vehicle is in park. It looks like she's carrying. Is she carrying a baby? I can't tell. Push it there all the way in. Let's push in. It looks like she is carrying a
baby.
Carrying something.
Oh.
It might just be her purse. So she's clutching onto her purse. It appears only one person inside that car as she finds a place to rest and catch her breath after just a heart-stopping end.
On my life, chat, that was crazy.
The road here, and from my vantage point, we'll widen out just a little bit, Lucas, and I don't think anybody else was involved in that final crash there. But as I mentioned, Ellen and David, just a few inches, and this could have been a deadly collision.
Absolutely. And then the driver of the vehicle that was trying to get away, I don't think he could open his driver's side door, so he got out the passenger side, but it did come to an end here the way we probably anticipated it was going to come, because there were so many close calls.
Oh my
there
gosh!
He hits that vehicle, and then he is pushed up onto the curb, and you can see his airbag has deployed. We believe that driver's side vehicle is weaving through. That driver's side door is probably jammed, so he got out on the other side.
He's all jammed in there, yep, and that's why he got out the passenger side. You're exactly right. Heavy fender.
Yeah. All right.
Bro! We lost Chris Christie.
Yeah,
Chris Christie, good job out there, and thankfully this came to a conclusion, and hopefully nobody else was hurt.
Losing your signal, but we'll check back with Chris and get an update.
The sad thing about police chases, chat, is that you don't know whoever the people hit could